what chasing Joel down the road looks like. Looking for tracks. Cougar Hunt 2021. Thanks to John at Bear Paw, he's hooked us up with a new friend. Kyle couldn't make it today. Wasn't allowed to come. Just kidding.
Well, it is Valentine's Day, so. Not a bad cat.
What's the next move?
Wait for the sun to come up a little bit, get some dogs collared up, and chase this cat. But it's hard to tell with that fluffy snow. It just picks the snow up and it falls back into the track a little bit, but all of a sudden it's big and it didn't fall back in as much. Yeah. Who knows? Definitely a catchable cat though. Good timing too. Not too long till the sun comes up. Yeah, it's probably a couple hours old.
Yeah, that's what you want, eh?
Yeah, that's exactly what you want.
That'll give them a pretty good track, good scent.
It doesn't get much better than that. Drops a few degrees.
Yeah.
So if you dump the dogs, then it's going to be a little bit harder for them to track, right? Right now it's not too bad because it's not crazy cold out, but you wait for the sun to come up a little bit and it gets a little bit warmer, heats up the track, and it's a little bit easier for them to follow. If it was minus 20, minus 30, it would make a bit of a difference for sure.
Alright, we've already cut a cougar track here. Fresh one, a couple hours old. Tops. Looks like he's got the right type of stride on him. Joel was measuring the stride there. Figures it's pretty good. Measuring, checking things out.
Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. We definitely picked the right road here today. Just beautiful out here. Snow's going to be a little deep, I think, but it's pretty nice. Here comes the doggies.
Figure we'll go up and
just drive down the road there.
see where it cuts off the road. Yeah.
You know, I'm sure it's within 1,000 yards. He'll probably pop off the road.
I think so. Yeah. This road doesn't go too much further, and they started logging up at the end there, so I'm sure he'll probably pop off here pretty quick, and then we'll pick a good spot to dump the dogs, unless he goes. Yeah, that other road loops around down that way, so I don't think we're gonna have an opportunity to try and cut him off on any other roads. So.
Right.
We're not far behind this cat, so
no.
We'll get on it.
Could be good. Yep.
We got a cougar before. Oh,
we're in the same boat there. This is my first time hunting for a cougar too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've gone out a few times with Joel, but yeah, I haven't got one yet, so this will be pretty cool.
Have you seen a successful hunt though?
Not a cougar. No, I've seen the dogs work with bears a bunch of times, but not with the cats. So, well, I saw the bobcat yesterday, but yeah, it was pretty cool.
Looks like we got a good chance on this track.
I hope so. That'd be all right.
Probably gonna have to work for it, but that's fine.
Oh yeah.
There's our gunner, I think, right?
I think so.
Head gunner right there. What a feeling this could be your first cougar day then.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Let's see how the race goes.
We'll get the hearts pumping here pretty quick.
Yeah.
Is this your first time? You said it's your first time?
First time ever cat hunting, yeah.
You guys brought the good luck with you.
Marker right there?
Yeah. Yeah, so these collars will tell me where the dogs are. They'll tell me how fast they're barking, like 40, 80 barks per minute. Tells me when they're treed. All kinds of cool tricks.
So when they're treed, it's just reading that there's a lot of barks and they're not moving?
There's a sensor in the collar. I think when you tilt it up, it shows treed because the dogs will put their paws up or they'll look up the tree at the cat.
Okay.
And it'll tell you if they're barking real fast, you know they're treeing good, or if they're on the track, they're barking real fast, you know it's a good hot track.
So is he in there barking right now because he's already starting to smell something? Or
I don't think so. He's a pup, right? He's barking because he wants out of the box. If they could smell the track, old Ringo would be barking.
Right.
Ringo! Hey, hey, hey!
That's just Ringo in a nutshell.
Ringo likes it.
He's a cuddler.
He really is.
So this is Ringo?
Yeah. Ringo. Ringo.
Hey!
Who's that guy?
That's Banner.
He's younger.
Banner's only 11 months. You guys want to chase a cat?
Let's go chase a cat. That sounds like a great way to start Valentine's Day.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, guys. Yeah, there you go.
That cat. We on.
It's definitely on. So do you let them work in there for a bit here? Like you just chill and then wait till they trigger and then we'll track in?
Yeah, depending on how they run and where they go, we'll look at the GPS and figure out if they're going.
Keep sort of.
Yeah, if they start going away, then we'll watch them for a bit. If they get closer to another road, we might try and drive and get a bit closer.
Right.
Vito.
I'm picking it up a lot stronger than the bobcat
Vito,
yesterday.
Yeah, they were right on that, weren't they?
Yeah, let's just listen for a bit. So they're 160 yards out.
Already.
Wow.
That's how fast I cover 160 yards in the snow. Just day in the office.
Just get on, yeah.
And once they got one treed, then they just stay treed.
Yeah.
They won't come back there.
Oh, they should. That's the idea. Vito! Vito! Yeah, so you can see the two ticks. He's got one tick there. He's barking 20 barks per minute. Both the dogs are layered right now, so you can't see too well, but Ringo's up front there. He doesn't bark a lot. He's not a real choppy dog. He just kind of bays, so when Ringo gets up to like 40 barks per minute, you know he's real excited. Whereas other dogs, they'll hit 60, 80 barks per minute, you know, they're real fired up.
Right.
But
Well, that's Garmin makes that. It's pretty cool.
yeah,
Pretty similar to all the other insights and shit.
yeah, it's a good unit. Yeah, we're working it good.
So how long have you been doing this for the cats?
I've been running, this is my second cat season, second full year running my own dogs. And I ran hounds with my buddy for a couple years before that, so about 4 years.
You say it gets pretty addicting, like
Oh, it's a disease.
Once it starts, you start forgetting about deer. I find that so hard to comprehend.
All I wanted to do was hunt mule deer and sheep, and then I went out, my buddy had hounds, and we went out one day, and it was probably the shittiest day you could ever go cat hunting. And we went out and cut one track, and the dogs worked it for maybe, it was all iced in probably. We figured it was about a day old, but it was all froze up, and there was hardly any snow. And I saw those dogs work for 10 minutes, and I was like, I need to do this every day for the rest of my life.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for having us out here. This is
Yeah, man.
a real treat.
Yeah.
First time for me, so.
I'm glad we got on a cat right away.
It's an
Yeah.
illness.
Yeah, I can see how it will be here.
Yeah.
Well, we don't get addicted to anything, so we should be fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
Hunting's not addictive at all.
We don't go fanatic after everything we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Who's in here?
I got a 308.
308, yeah.
You're running a 308?
Yeah. It works pretty good for the lions. Haven't had one take a step after. Yeah. They're just parallel.
Doesn't blow them up too bad then?
Nope, it's been perfect rifle. 180 grain. So Banner's at 80 barks per minute.
Banners?
Yeah.
So that's pretty fired up.
Yeah, they're 400 yards out. They're just paralleling this road.
Probably about a cent on anything. I go track a deer.
No, they're Ringo's trash broken off deer and everything other than cats and bears.
Okay.
That's what you call it, trash programming. So if
Yeah.
they trash, they're not there yet.
Yeah, undesired game is trash, right? Anything like a deer, a rabbit, a coyote, anything like that. No, they're moving it good. There's no, like you can see, there's no deviation in their trail, right? There's no.
So that means they're just arrowing after
There's
them.
no squiggles, there's no loops, they're working the track, they're not deviating from the track,
Right.
they're right on it, so it's a good track. We knew it was a good track, but they're working it good. Anything can happen, right? Like you can have a steamer sometimes, and through different circumstances, the dogs have a hard time following it sometimes.
Born a star, eh?
Want to head down and loop around and see if we can see how close we can get to them, and if not, we'll
Does
see
that
where-
show roads on there?
Yeah.
So you got the map and shit.
Yeah. I plow in the trucks and loop back around the bottom and see if we can get closer.
Back this way? Yeah, okay.
Your keys.
You good? Alright, I like it. Too bad that's not plowed, eh?
I think we're gonna be in for a nasty hike today, boys.
Well, that's okay. Won't be the first, won't be the last, so. How many cats? So you've had the dog, Ringo for 2 years.
Yeah.
So how many cats have you gotten? Cougars, lynx, everything, sort of.
So last year was a real tough year because we got a lot of big snow early on, so we were cut off from most of the country because I don't have a sled.
Right.
So we're just driving plowed roads, maintain roads with the truck. So last year I think I treed 5 lions with Ringo, and then this year we've probably treed 15 cats this year.
Is that right? And how many of those are toms that were shooters?
I think we've shot 3 toms, and then a handful of bobcats, and a lynx, and then a bunch of females that we let go.
Yeah.
Or young toms. We let a young tom go last weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the score?
Remember that locate loop I told you about?
Yeah, you were mentioning that.
So Ringo blew up 80 barks per minute. They came up here, hit the creek, blew up to 80, did that loop, came back, and then Ringo was sitting here ripping 80 barks per minute for about 30 seconds, and now he's treed.
And he's got a treat. So we're in here. This is
It
real.
looks like we got this cat.
Work for it. Pretty quick here.
It's nice. I'm glad it's super quick.
Ever seen a cougar before?
Banner. Get that cat. Banner. Get on tree. Get on him, boys.
It's right there, see?
Good dog. Good dog. Good dog. Get him. Good boy, Banner. Good boy. Get that cat. Get that cat.
Hey?
Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Good boy.
Giving you the eyes now.
Good boys. Good dogs.
So is he,
Come on, Banner. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Good boy. Get up there. Get up there. Good boy.
I'm gonna want you to get the shooter on this, my cell phone.
Good dog.
Good boy, Ringo.
He's liking it right now.
But if he can start tracking, you're in business.
That's just awesome.
Pretty good first experience.
Oh, that's more than I bargained for sure. So have you made a decision?
I haven't checked the sex yet. See what Joel thinks. He's kind of dad, so
I defer to Dad.
Yeah. Makes sense.
What's that? Good cat.
I don't think it's a bump or anything, but you want it?
You got a lovely spot to shoot him.
It's hard to tell. It looks thin. The head
Kind of small to me.
The
Looks
head
a
doesn't
little
look
thin
huge
in the
on
back.
it, but it looks decent. I think it might. I think it's a mature female. It's because the toes were small, and the stride was big. The toes were small, so it's probably. I'm guessing it's a big female.
I don't want to kill a lady, so
Mangoes on it.
you guys want to take it? Go for it.
Who's next in line?
I'm next in line, but depends how many more we figure we can get after, right?
There ain't no telling.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He thinks it's a lady, so I'm gonna pass on it.
The contemplation.
Well, yeah, I mean, I kind of that way on the females too, but
It's either a young tom or a mature female.
Can't really tell by their face, the
Can
blockiness of it.
you
But
can, but this one's hard.
yeah,
It does have a kind of girly looking face.
it does. Okay.
Look at the belly. It looks like you can see.
It looks thicker up front, but a little thin.
It looks
towards
really
back there
tapers
when
off.
you look up.
I mean, I'm perfectly happy letting the cat go, but if one of you guys want to shoot it, then
I'll let it go. I think it's a lady.
we're finished.
We got time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard decision.
I'd let it go.
All right, let's let her go. Yeah, we'll let her go.
proud of you guys. Dad's proud.
That's right.
Good dogs!
How's your first cougar hunt going?
It's good.
Did you almost run over Joel?
Yep. Yeah.
Was it my fault?
Yeah. Your fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brakes, they go on fast.
Yeah, he doesn't fuck around. He's a real track hound. If he sees a track, he's stopping. It's worked out so far.
Waking up at 1 a.m. gets
Yeah, it
the reaction time a little off.
Yeah, it doesn't sharpen your reflexes.
Ringo,
It's fenced on each side here.
Ringo.
Convenient that the bobcat came outside.
What's this? Banner! 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 What's this? Shut up.
The track's only a few hours old. So same sort of deal, you just let them go and do the work here?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Bobcats, you might have to do a bit of legwork and help him out. Ringo's not real strong on bobcats.
Just because of the scent of the cat, it's just
It's
not
way
as
less,
tainted?
and he hasn't run a lot of bobcats. Seem to like it though.
Yeah, they don't seem upset about it.
There's a fucking beauty. Right. See right there? Within 30 feet. You can't see the black in face.
Oh yeah.
You see him good over here. You see him good. Looks like a good cat. Oh my god, that's a beautiful cat.
Good boy.
That is a beautiful cat. Good boys! Oh wow. Get him, Banner! Get him, Banner! Good boys!
Get in there, Alicia? No.
You come over here? Yeah, right here. Right here. Right to me.
Oh yeah.
Good dogs! Get on! Good boys! Good boy! Yeah. Good boy! Get up there! Good boy! Get up there! Good boy! Get that cat! Get that cat! Good boy, Ringo! Good boy! Come on, Banner! Come on, Banner! Come on! Come on, Banner! Come on! Get up there! Get up there! Get up there! Good boy! Good boy! I would come right where I am, right here. Come here. Shoot him fucking right through his head there. You aim for the head, you're gonna hit it right behind the fucking. Yeah. Shoot him in the chest. Let him go. Holy shit, that's a big cat! Get out, get out! Oh, he's dead. Get out!
He's in the prime.
That's an old cat. Look at all that gum recession. Jesus, that's a beautiful cat.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. That's sweet.
Do one more.